Hi everyone. Today we're going to discuss another interesting topic, which I'm sure that many people would resonate with. And the title is Why AI Feels Safer Than People. So it does have to do a lot with my personal experience as well. And we're also going to get into it in a little bit later. But AI feels safer than people because of how it communicates. For me, that realization came slowly. First, I'm neurodivergent, I'm trans, I'm disabled, and over the years, I've had to untangle a lot of internal limits that didn't come from facts, but from conversations. Advice that sounded realistic, that sounded, warnings that were like protective, and certainty that sounded informed. But underneath, there is sometimes with humans, as we know, there could be fear, competition, disappointment, and a lot of unconscious projection. So, human communication is not neutral on its own. It does carry the emotional state of the speaker. So when someone feels burned out, their advice often sounds like impossibility. When someone feels threatened, the realism uh, can become like scarcity. And when someone, for example, feels insecure, their certainty becomes rigid. So most of that is not intentional, but still, a human being with you know, live nervous system speaking, there is, there isn't as much containment or as much as we would want to. So, people speak from stress, from fatigue, and that travels through the message, right? And for some people, um, like me who do process language deeply or literally, that layer doesn't just pass by, it is registered, and sometimes it just gets stuck. Um, and over time, those projections can become internalized limits. So that's something that I've had to undo for years, right? And it was not until I started interacting with AI more and more consistently that I've realized that there could be, well, let's call it a safer communication on a structured, measured, calm, contextual, direct, and precise. So there is no sense of competition. There is no ego. You're just never being evaluated for anything, or nothing's hidden from you. Um, the tone doesn't fluctuate. It doesn't feel defensive, and the guidance has preserved agency. So technically, um, of course, it boils down to AI doesn't have a nervous system. It doesn't experience threat. It doesn't need to protect status, or it doesn't carry emotional memory from past failures, and it doesn't feel irrelevance. So the communication doesn't leak any emotional states, and that absence creates containment. And this is how information feels when it's contained. It's so much easier to think clearly. It does become easier to evaluate options without absorbing anyone else's fears or restrictions. um, and it is easier to stay oriented towards possibilities instead of collapse or rejection. So, on the other hand, this doesn't mean that AI is always correct. It is simply that the channel is much cleaner for communication. By contrast, human communication is often layered with affective distortion. And for example, projection can sound like data, or scarcity can sound like realism. Pessimism can sound like intelligence, and confidence can be simply masking uncertainty. So, because humans are social beings, ego and identity are always somewhere in the background. Um, and advice is quite often filtered through unexamined emotion, um, and that can unintentionally reduce someone else's sense of agency um, and possibility. So, in comparison, AI doesn't eliminate error, but it does remove a major variable, and that is emotional reactivity. So, for people who have experienced chronic social misattunement, especially if you're neurodivergent or for whatever reason you do happen to absorb communication, tone, emotion intensely, that can make a huge difference. And safety, in psychology, in psychology, that's it's often about predictability. So AI tends to be much more predictable in structure, in tone. It doesn't have a personal agenda. So that lowers cognitive load so much for example, if you're not able to interpret things immediately, or you simply process things differently. All of that cognitive effort and all of that constant energy you have to spend on that for analysis and discernment and all of this. With AI, that's gone. And that is, in a sense, that's a structural difference. Human communication is embodied. It is emotional, reactive, and it is deeply shaped by lived experiences. But AI communication is disembodied. It's probabilistic, and also it is effectively contained. And containment is safer than reactivity. And for those of us who had to unlearn limits imposed by other people's nervous systems, that safety is not abstract, it's a lifeline. And the goal here is not to replace humans. It is about to recognize how emotional noise exists in the way we speak, especially online as well, and maybe to ask a deeper question, and that is, what would human communication look like if we practiced the same level of containment? And for example, if advice preserved agency, if realism included context, if certainty required humility. And AI does feel safer because, not because it is more human, but in human terms, that would equal emotional regulation and awareness. So that would definitely decrease volatility that humans often carry unconsciously. And that difference is definitely worth understanding because of how it shapes online and real life safety communication. So I hope that you found that interesting. I hope that you learned something new today. And thank you for listening. Have a nice day.